Welcome to the South Texas Amateur Tour Podcast, The Power Hour, with your hosts, Travis Salkowski, Dustin Hassan, Casey Graham, Jason Bird, and Michael Germanuelian. Good evening, South Texas amateur golfers. Ho, ho, ho to you all. It is the South Texas Amateur Golf Tour Power Hour, fueled by Mike Germanuelian, the brain of Mike Germanuelian. A chaotic mind at times, but here we are. We are so excited to have you here tonight, guys. Lots to talk about. It's an exciting time. If in case you haven't seen the show, in case you have never seen me talk, it is always an exciting time on tour. It is more so an exciting time on tour right now, specifically because it's the holiday season. The holiday season. Yes, it is Christmas time. We are celebrating, unless you don't celebrate Christmas, which is fine. But that all being said, it is the holiday season. It is time to celebrate. It is time to party! And talk a little bit about golf too, and that's what we're going to do here tonight. Tonight, guys, we are going to talk about some upcoming signups and open registrations for the tour because let's face it, January sold out. It would just make sense to open up February. Kapow! February signups are open. Get on it. Oh, you're not signed up yet? Too bad. Too late. It's probably already sold out if I know how everyone operates. We'll get to that. We're going to talk a little bit about some Christmas, movies. What's your top favorite Christmas movie? Maybe have a spirited debate around that. We're going to talk a little bit about holiday plans. If you got something fun going on, if you got something fun to talk about, bring it up. We'd love to talk. But before we do any of this, before we jump into these kinds of conversations, let's go ahead and bring out the secondary hostess with the mostest. You know him as Scotty Williams. Shut the fuck up about the Terminator. Did Jason Bird text you? Because I swear to God, I already dealt with this morning. I'm not dealing with it again. I will ban you from this friggin' site. Welcome, Travis Salkowski. Well, you ruined it. You ruined the intro. Travis, hello. God damn it, Scotty.
Good evening, Scott Williams, Mike Germanuelian, the rest of tour golfers watching. It is Tuesday, I think, December 19th. 7:34 p.m. to be specific, and it's just going to be one of those off-season shows filled with energy and excitement. Monster Day is sold out. The waiting list for Monster Day is epically long. Like if we had 2 courses, I mean, we could be talking about really cool things. But email info@stxamtour.golf to be added to the waiting list for Monster Day. That is this coming January the 7th. The STX Am Tour 2024 spring season kickoff on the Trail Division. Monster Day at Mission. Long since sold out. Fastest sellout in tour history. Totally great. Thanks for watching, Casey. I agree. Best intro from MD for sure. I was sitting back here cracking up, just thinking to myself, oh my gosh, how am I going to come on after he's bopping and play, and gets me pumped up. But it is officially 18 days, 12 hours, and 24 minutes until Monster Day at Mission. But you know what happens just before Monster Day at Mission on January 6th?
I believe I have a guess. Does it have anything to do with this?
It has to do with the world premiere of the mini documentary Match Play Mayhem.
Let's go.
Public film viewing January 6th at San Pedro Golf Course and Bar and Grill. It's going to be amazing. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to show the film 3 times. Here is a trailer of what's to come.
Trailer, what's to come, baby?
That's a really uncomfortable scenario for everybody.
Oh,
There were 75 people here at the first tee time, and that's tough. It's not easy to work through.
Course is phenomenal. Best putting surface this event has ever been played on. It's going to be a fun weekend.
so freaking cool. It is going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. I haven't seen any more than that video clip and the couple small clips we have on the Facebook page. Check it out there, STX Am Tour on the Facebook. The Facebook. Special shout out to Fairway Global Logistics and Cairo Services LLC. Cairo Services Group LLC for putting together Match Play Mayhem. We are partnering with Danny Puckett and Global Fairway Logistics for the 2024 season. We are so excited to bring new and upbeat marketing to our social media platforms and our events, starting with Match Play Mayhem. It's going to be awesome. January 6th, come on out, hang out. Of course, we will have the video up on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel following the world premiere shortly after 4 p.m.
It will be live on. We will actually be able to go live with it on Facebook, Instagram, if you follow our Instagram account,
Fancy.
And YouTube. We will be doing it live, and of course,
I think it'll be a pretty cool night on January 6th. I think we'll have several team members there, several ambassadors there, several families
signing autographs, like I said.
I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be a night full of autograph signing, speeches. I think it's going to be a really cool night.
Like, I mean, honestly, like if you have a newborn child and you want us to hold it and you want to take a picture of us holding your child so your child has something to, be proud of in 20 years, I don't know.
I totally agree, Casey. Anybody that wants to go to the world premiere of Match Play Mayhem, a documentary on the 2023 South Texas Match Play Challenge, let's hang out afterwards, play some golf. That sounds awesome. Work that into your Monster Day. Work that into your Monster Day practice routine. Make sure you include that. 4 p.m. San Pedro driving range.
Just plan on a solid 5-hour practice session starting at 4 o'clock on Saturday the 6th.
Normal practice session.
A normal practice session. That being said, Monster Day sold out. 666 right after that at Willow. More than halfway through signups. How far are we along on that? Any idea? I know Jason Bird's normally your stats guy.
Yes, I looked it up. There's a newsletter coming out very shortly this evening. This is hot off the presses. So hot off the presses, you don't even have the graphics yet. Yes,
so hot off the presses.
15 team spots left only for Willow Springs, January 21st, 666, double points. That is, of course, best ball, scramble, and modified alternate shot. Visit the website right there, stxamtour.golf. Sign up today. This one's going to sell out quick, too. And MD hit it in his opening monologue. January is almost gone, guys. So we went ahead and our early holiday gift to our tour golfer is February events are open for registration on the website now. That will come out in the newsletter later this evening. But for those of you watching the podcast right now, first dibs on the first individual stroke play event, which moved, if you watched the podcast last week, which moved from Riverside to Northern Hills on Sunday. And then the big one today, ladies and gentlemen, spring event number 4, the San Pedro Triple Points Match Play is officially open for registration as of today.
I'm the first.
That will go out in the newsletter later tonight. But for everybody watching right now, that's the one that is limited to 64 golfers. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out soon. It will sell out before event 3 sells out.
I mean, match play, I would be willing to bet you match play, I would think the first week of January at the latest. I feel like that should sell out really quick. If you want to have, if you want to make the team, I think match play you have to play in. I think you have to play well in match play. It's just too many points not to play it. It's also the most fun event. I know that's your favorite event of the season. I know you absolutely love it.
I love it. San Pedro is so my home, right? It's where I started. It was the first golf course that I managed for the trail way back when. Was at San Pedro. I've taught so many golf lessons at San Pedro. Listen, if we're getting emotional, it's where we hung out for the first time. You know.
Do you know where you met me for the first time?
I don't. But I remember the first interaction that I can remember with you was at San Pedro, and you were hitting it off the mats in the cover hitting area, and you were not getting it above the barber poles. Yeah,
it was awesome. You actually, I remember the first time you announced my It was summer of 2013. It was late spring, early summer 2013. My first ever event at BRAC was the Masters 2-day event. Because I remember you came up to me, you're like, how the fuck do you say your name? And I'm like, people just call me MD.
Welcome to the tour, baby, and it's stuck. There we go.
Welcome to the tour.
And you were wearing those cargo shorts.
I was not wearing cargo shorts. Cargo shorts, Jesus.
Yes, I love them.
My evolution of style has not incorporated cargo shorts.
Oh man, we should roll up in cargo shorts and like the golf sandals.
I would play in a pair of golf sandals.
Oh really? Oh, I couldn't do it.
Only if I can wear socks though, because I really want it to look right.
Only if it has the toe thing.
I want socks that have the individual toes.
Yeah. Oh, toe socks.
Oh, you meant I thought you meant okay.
I meant the toe thing in the sandal, so it like pushed in the big toe of the sock.
I don't know.
I digress.
You sure as shit digress. What else, guys? It's Christmas. It's also Christmas. Whether you're shopping for yourself or for someone that, either you're shopping for yourself, someone you love, someone who's good at golf, someone who sucks at golf, someone who wants more information, wants to know how to manage the golf course better, go to Strakaline Golf. 20%
what a
off.
Great stocking stuffer Straka is.
Stocking stuff this book. It's fantastic.
It's so good. I had no clue where that segue was going.
But it makes exactly perfect sense.
You can see over my shoulder here some of my Straka book collection. That is by no means is that all of them, but it's the important ones.
It is the important ones. Fallen Oak is in there.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
French Lick is on order for Tour Travels 2024.
Oh, yeah.
But use that promo code. There's a link in the newsletter coming this evening. That link will take you right to that promo code already prompted for you. And to make it even easier, the trail courses are all preloaded right there for you as you make your run towards a tour championship and inevitably the 2024 South Texas Match Play Challenge team, which will be held at Riverside.
It is that level of detail. It is that level of care that we give to the customers, to our amazing elite amateurs and third flighters. That
I love elite amateurs.
I mean,
I even consider them third flighters. Third flighters are elite amateurs. If you tee it up,
flight lives matter.
If you tee it up,
well, go back. I mean, it's working just fine. Or you can send an email to info@stxamtour.golf, Scotty Williams. I'll be honest, Scotty Dubs, I know you're out there and watching. For those of you who aren't aware, Scotty Williams, healthier and stronger than ever. Handsome son of a bitch. He's a dual threat on the golf course now, guys. So just be aware, Scotty Williams coming for everybody. I know Casey Graham is pretty bitter about not making the team. I know he's coming for blood. Guys, I mean, it's just so much good stuff happening around the tour right now. God, it's a good time to be a golfer. God. All right, what else do we have going on?
I double-checked the website just to make sure. Northern Hills registration is good to go.
Old people in technology.
Yes.
I'm going to chalk it up to that.
Yes. On the division schedule page, Scotty, scroll down and then click open for registration on Event 3 Northern Hills.
There's nothing like doing a tutorial that we can't see.
I know.
Get everyone excited about what we're doing.
I'm talking directly to Scott.
Oh, press release.
Okay,
big alert.
Perfect.
Greg Graff successfully signed up for both events. I mean, guys, it's and we've said it before. We're going to say it again. We're going to keep saying it because we said it all at the beginning of last year, and it was true, and no one seemed to learn. But I don't care. Repeat myself. Sign up for these freaking tournaments as soon as they open up. I have a really strong feeling. Now, I get to see, obviously, if you follow the page, you follow Golf San Antonio, like, we're getting a lot of activity and we're seeing a lot of new signups. If we go pull the events that are open right now for sign, so many new people.
Fun fact, Greg Graff is the fourth person to sign up for the match play already.
That's, I mean, all yours, not first.
Speaking of the match play, that's where we stop talking. The match play is one of my favorite regular season events. If I had to pick two, it would be the Masters and this event, both in the spring season. I love the Masters. It's the first jacket of the year. I really like that. But there's no event that is more fun and outrageous and anything can happen crazy than the match play on the par 3 course at San Pedro.
Giving your playing partner the walk of shame back to the clubhouse is...
I love it.
It's a great feeling.
I love it because it's one of those events where it really, really is pretty equitable, higher handicapper versus lower handicapper, because the T-ball is kind of non-existent, right? You don't have to hit driver at San Pedro. So it always amazes me how many matches in this event go to extra holes. And it just keeps going and going. And I really love this event. If you've never played in it, it is a 64-person double elimination bracket on the par 3 course. It starts at 7 a.m. on Saturday, goes till about 8 p.m. on Saturday, and then we'll come back at 7 a.m. on Sunday till mid-afternoon-ish, until there's one, maybe early evening, maybe.
Usually a little early evening, I feel like. The last couple of years, we've ended up having
the last matches
2 or 3 rounds
have been flipped, and you have to go that third round at the end. Yeah. But really cool event. I think it's so fun. I love San Pedro. I was so deeply involved in the remodel at San Pedro and the opening of new San Pedro. I just have kind of always considered San Pedro my home. I love it. Javi, the course manager there, is awesome. Mick, the superintendent from Olmos Basin, is the superintendent at San Pedro. And the San Pedro greens last year for this event might have been the best greens we saw all spring season. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I love the match play. Open for registration, stxamtour.golf. Monster Days sold out, but there are 3 events open for registration right now.
Match play, team event, and a stroke play event, Northern Hills, which I am personally excited for. You know me, stroke play is my favorite. That's my favorite kind of event. I do love the match play stuff. It's stroke play and alt shot. Those are my two favorite types.
Yeah, and a little bit of everything. Team 666 open at Willow at the end of January, and then both February events open today. The first individual stroke play event, the first time we'll see the point standings really start to separate. Northern Hills, first weekend in February 4th, and then limited space available. San Pedro individual match play. Sign up now. It's going to sell out fast. One of the coolest events of the year. Triple points.
Hands down.
If you're going to make the team in the spring season, you need to show well at the San Pedro match play.
100%.
I bet you we could go back and look at that and see the years that Dustin won. Did he make the team? Where did he finish? He won 3 years in a row.
I believe so.
And then I think Bird won back-to-back years.
Micah won last year.
I don't know. I wish Dustin was here to tell us, because I believe he went second, third, first.
I don't know. He's elite.
Yes, and then Bird won back-to-back years, and then the year I'm thinking of, Dustin had a couple hole-in-one in the whole event, right?
Yes. The last time I remember Dustin made that huge. Was the person he was playing against?
Oh, the person
chip in and then he made the putt.
That's the same year we're thinking of, and then he aced later that night against Steve. That was a couple years ago already. Greg Graff, to see your question there, Micah Carroll is the defending champ of the San Pedro match play. Mark Kacheski was runner-up.
But interesting flip-flop there. Mark Kacheski makes the team. Micah Carroll did not.
Very interesting.
Sorry, Micah.
In third place, Danny Puckett.
Danny Puckett.
Match
Technically,
play.
He made it to the match play team.
Yeah, he was just doing a lot. He was working.
Well, so was Micah.
And Brad Huey finished fourth. That rounds out your top 4.
Brad Huey, that's right. I do recall he had his wife with him. I do remember this now.
Yeah. Always a cool event. One of the most fun and unique events. It's and it pays out a bunch of points. The prizes are good. Limited availability, guys.
Speaking of big golf, this coming weekend, Travis and I are getting ready to finish up our 4-week-long event. We have played 3 straight weekends, 3 rounds. We've played River Crossing twice, and then we played the Bandit this past weekend. Travis now holds a 1-stroke lead going into Friday's round back at River Crossing.
The band is a great course. The greens were great. Played really well. The weather was absolutely perfect. It's really good.
I would have liked to gone and play a little bit early and not have to play the last 2 holes, 3 holes, fight in the dark a little bit.
Difficult with the sun down the stretch.
Yeah. So, like that, you played better in the dark than I did.
I
had a really hard time.
I continue to play really good. Really happy, really excited. Working hard, carrying it, caring about it. Really, a couple tour travels ago, something clicked, and I've been playing good golf and been playing with a lot of tour golfers this off season, which is something that historically I maybe didn't do, and I'm really enjoying with it. I played a lot of golf this winter with Sean Wolf, Brad Gilbert.
Play 4 weeks in a row with Sean.
Yes. Yeah, can't get away from him. Jackson Wolf played last weekend. After I played with FD, I played with Kevin Keeney.
That's right.
And his wife and Casey Graham out at Randolph. And are you ready for this dumb stat? This is my favorite Travis golf stat of 2023. I made a double bogey on a hole on the back 9 at Randolph on Sunday. It was my first double bogey since May 25th at Lasonia.
Shit. You made a lot of those there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It's really, really consistent season of golf. Really cool.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I mean, I'm most happy as you can see in the putter is on fire right now.
Yes, you're putting. You again made 200 feet of putts.
We got to the Bandit and I nestled a really good putt from 25 feet. I didn't play particularly well. We fired I fired 75. You fired 73. We both thought we both played really good. The score didn't look like it.
I agree. The putts for birdie weren't going in. Lots of
there's nothing on proximity either. Neither one of us was sticking anything close. But I had 2 different. I drained a 35-foot birdie putt on 2 right off the bat. Best putt of the freaking day was on number 11. It's playing 218 or whatever it's playing from the yardage. I put it in that bunker, and I've got a 35, 40-yard bunker shot the bunkers were just so sandy, so fluffy, and I just kind of barely got it out of the bunker. I have a 35, 40-foot putt. And the game that we're playing at the time is a game of flip. And I chose to play by myself against Micah Carroll, Sean Wolf, and Travis. And all of us missed the green. It's great. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm hitting the wedges really well. I'm hitting putts really good. I'll get up and down out of this shit, no problem. Travis hits it to 15 feet. I'm like, okay, he's 2-putting. Micah leaves it, 15 feet. I'm like, okay, he's in for bogey. And then Sean's got a weird chip, and Sean sticks it to 6 feet, something like that. And I've got a 35-foot putt that I got to friggin' try and rip. Otherwise, I'm about to lose a bunch of dots. And I walk that bitch in. And I'm just like, are you not entertained?
I liked the course. I thought it was a great time. The staff was awesome.
Yeah.
The practice facility was fun. Top tracer range. Didn't get a chance to use it, but
it was really. We both had a hard time getting started because we were just
Yeah,
we had 20 minutes on the range.
A lot going on up front. But nice to play around a little bit. Nice to play with some different people this offseason. And really, I mean, listen, I practice every day. I'm blessed to have a little short game area in the backyard, and I hit balls every day now. And it's really cool, really excited, really amped up, and couldn't be more excited for the season kickoff weekend with January 6th and January 7th right around the corner.
And all this golf that we've been playing, and we keep it competitive and stuff like that. It's such a good segue to roll into the new season. Such a good way to like keep those competitive juices and keep that competitive mentality.
You're exactly right. It's tournament golf all the time. It's tournament golf all the time. And you know what? If you're watching right now, send a message to the Facebook page and get with MD, and we'll see if we can play some golf with you down the home stretch of the off season here. And ask away. You're always available. We love that.
I'm on PTO till like January 4th or something like that. So if anybody wants to play golf, just hit me up. I got nothing to do. So let's go play some golf. Let's go, go play a match play. Let's go do something. Stay competitive. So that way when you roll up and hit that first tee shot at Monster Day, you're not trying to shake the rust from 3 months of not hitting a competitive
tee shot. That's a tough shot. Number 1 at Mission Del Lago. That's tough. OB left, OB right.
Scotty Williams, I will golf with you any freaking day of the week, my friend.
Come on over, bud. Come on over.
Let's kind of finish up here. Relatively short show, not a lot to talk about, but still plenty to talk about at the same time. I swear to God, Scott, if you say Terminator,
oh my gosh, here it comes.
I'm going to freak the fuck out. Travis, what is your go-to? Anyone else can shout out their favorite Christmas movie. It has to be a legitimate Christmas movie, and you have to make a case for it if for some reason it does not seem that way. But Travis, let's make this a two-parter. What is your go-to Christmas movie, and what are your plans for the holiday season?
Plans for the holiday season are very simple, uneventful, weekend at home, maybe some fence repairs, maybe some tinkering in the barn, hanging out with Buster, easy, uneventful Christmas plans, lots of practicing, lots of golf, lots of end of the year tour paperwork and getting ready to launch into next year. I mean, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, website updates, insurance renewals, all of that good stuff. Hanging out with Golf Genius later this week, talking about some new formats. But yes, uneventful, stressless, still crescendoing to Monster Day. Maybe a little collaboration with Danny Puckett on Match Play Mayhem as we roll down to the final edits here. Really looking forward to that.
Yep.
I was joking with MD earlier when he asked me this, what my favorite Christmas movie was. And I was going to say Empire Strikes Back, because the Rebel base is on a snowy planet.
It's hot, so there's snow,
that counts,
so it counts.
But then you started yelling at Scott, and you were very aggressive to Jason on the text thread in pre-show warm-ups. That I'm going to stick with the same thing I said last year. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. I know it's not. I think it's like half Halloween, half Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is in the title.
Yes, for sure. That is me. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And then it came up in casual conversation earlier this week. So honorable mention to A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
See that? Okay. So I was thinking about this morning. It's so funny that you say that. I don't know why, but so my top 3 Christmas movies, it hasn't fluctuated much. Coming in at number 3 is Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Number 2 is Scrooged. And then my third is actually it's relatively new. I think it came out last year, but it only came out on Apple. It was an Apple Plus movie called Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Okay.
And it is a musical, and I freaking love it, and I think it's funny, and the music's great. But I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I really only like A Christmas Carol. Like, that's it. Like, everything is literally, it's all A Christmas Carol. Because Spirited is essentially Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. It follows the same.
Yeah. I love the...
And I'm like, I really...
The old school Rudolph with the claymation with, like, the land of misfit toys. Like, that's a classic. I love that. I don't even... That might be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm not sure.
Randolph the Red-Nosed Airbase.
Randolph the Six-Gun Shooter. Not quite sure what that is, Scotty Williams. Nope, I got no.
I can't make an appropriate guess. As far as Christmas goes, though, Jesus, Scotty, and what he got.
Whoa! Hey! Wow!
Let's calm down.
We're talking about Christmas shows. Easy on the comment.
And you know what?
I
think Rudolph is overplayed. And let's be honest, Santa friggin' knew that reindeer was getting bullied and didn't do shit. Whoa, so let's all just take a step back.
Whoa.
Let's all I want
very aggressive. MD's very
Scotty Williams is the one saying that Rudolph is bullied so much he gets a gun.
Whoa. We're on favorite Christmas movies, and that turned south fast.
Now, back to Christmas, though, for the holidays, we're going to do the same thing we always do. We are going to watch a Christmas movie, probably Spirited or Elf, and we're going to build some. We are going to build some gingerbread houses. We have a Disney. What is it? The Disney Castle, and then we have one other one. I do want to go back to this. Samantha Rico, how does someone join the tour? Guys, or excuse me, Samantha, everyone else I think probably knows if they're used to us. Go ahead and head to South Texas Am Tour, stxamtour.golf. You can go sign up here. That'll take you directly to our site where we have our signups, where we have all of our previous rounds and all of our previous tournament info, our calendar. We have our Hall of Fame, all of our information.
Frequently asked questions are there as well. Everything you need to know to sign up, how the point system works, how the playoffs work. Everything you need to know is at stxamtour.golf. Open to everybody. Flighted.
To everybody.
Multiple flights.
Equity across those flights.
Same point distribution, same payouts across the flights. So you are technically only playing against like handicaps. A flight is a tournament within a tournament. So multiple flights, multiple tournaments within the tournament. So good competition, equity across those flights, as MD said, is a tagline that we like to use a lot. Lots of women, good juniors play, senior T-box opportunities.
The most inclusive amateur golf tour in the city, and I would argue the friendliest. And just judging off the two faces that you see, and just judging the two faces that you see on the screen here, at least half of us are really good looking.
Oh, thank you, MD.
But this is a fun time of year. I'm gonna miss it when it's over. I tell you what, there's no better. This is the first year I can use hey, Santa is freaking paying attention. Don't do that. Or Santa, Emma's dad. Hey.
Oh, we're talking about. For sure.
She's being a dick. She's being a butthead. And she's like, no! Oh, God, it's amazing.
It's so good.
It's great.
I like this time of the year tour-wise because everybody's tied for first right now. Everybody's T1. Everybody hasn't made a double bogey yet. Everybody's still alive. for the team. I love this crescendo, this ramp up to Monster Day. And I was thinking about this in the van this morning on the way to work. I was thinking about grabbing the microphone at Mission Del Lago for the first time every year. And it just seems like you did that last week, and it was 25 events ago. And really,
it really, I mean, you know how it is. Once we hit, there's always that point in the season where we hit that point, and then it just feels like the season just, I mean, it's over in a flash.
Yeah.
Especially those last couple events leading up to the end of the spring, especially at the end leading up to the summer and all that stuff. Greg Keogh, thanks for checking in. You are in DFL right now, but everyone's tied to DFL.
T1 is DFL.
Yeah, you're just alphabetically.
T1 is DFL.
Alphabetically, yeah, you're towards the bottom, but you're still T1. Which ambassador goes the most holes without a double? Is Casey's question. Golly, I have no idea. Willie Nichols has a question, which I think is important. Any chance of moving it to Saturday? I don't believe that would be the case. The tour the trail is pretty set in their calendar. Again, we're working with them the best we can to kind of give the most.
Yep, that is so. Willie, great question. It is just down to the availability of the golf courses, and that is the additional added event at Riverside. Riverside not being ready to go right away kind of made the schedule revamp it up, and that is the added 9th event or 10th event to the spring season. And
but Willie, I would challenge you to think of this than a
what
cookie.
better gift to give your wife than a day alone?
What better? And then you come home with a cookie.
Yes.
I was gonna say you come home with a cookie.
Oh.
Yeah, Greg's got the right idea. You don't have to celebrate Mother's Day on Mother's Day.
Yes.
Frankly, Willie, you're a good husband. I know this. Some of us treat our wives like it's Mother's Day every day.
Do you want to know the best thing about this conversation? Sabrina's going to be at Riverside the whole day.
She's like, "Hey, it's not a day
great. A mother's dream."
What, Willie? Just put them in the golf cart with you.
Yes, maybe the kids can caddy for you.
Yeah, I'll bring Emma. You bring the kids. You know what? Maybe we can get Sabrina to just babysit all the kids. Sure, she'd love that on top of Mother's Day.
I still think the most watched video in Tour Facebook history is Steven Evans pushing his daughter at the par 3 match play at like midnight.
Yeah. # working dad.
What a cool show, MD.
Yeah, really fun, really easy. Guys, this is our last show of the year. It is crazy to think it's the last show of the year.
I definitely put in the newsletter that we were going to be on the air next week. Definitely did that. Sorry, bud. Quick show next week.
Quick show next week, I guess. You can.
Right, I did not give you a week off. I gave you. We took a couple weeks off ago. Yeah.
Sure. So, hey guys, we'll see you next week.
One more to go this year.
One more to go this year. It's a lot of friggin' shows. Guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. More importantly, and mostly more than Casey's birthday is next week. Thank you for letting us know. I just ordered you nothing. But guys,
it is Casey's birthday next week. It goes Casey's birthday, my birthday,
then Bird, and then me,
and then you.
That's how well we all know each other. Bird is the 12th. Bird's the 10th. Bird's the 10th or the 12th. You're the 4th. That's how well we all know each other. We know each other's birthdays.
Casey's the 27th.
Casey's the 27th. Scotty Williams, December 31st.
Right in the middle.
Father New Year. Real quick, let's watch
Michael
one
Freeman.
more time.
Michael Freeman's January 5th.
I mean, it's amazing. All these people we know all have birthdays. Who'd have thought? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and Scotty Williams says the whole world parties on my birthday.
That's the best quote of tonight. We had a great show up until that moment, and now it's epic. Good job, Scotty Williams. Thanks for being here.
Good job, Scotty.
That's a really uncomfortable scenario for everybody. There were 75 people here at the first tee time, and that's tough. It's not easy to work through.
I really just want to play this video, see how many times we can play it
The
without
course
getting
is
kicked off.
phenomenal. Best putting surface this event has ever been played on. It's going to be a fun weekend.
Heck yeah, come see it.
Such a cool event. January 6th, live at San Pedro. Guys, apparently we will be back next week. But with that being said, everyone have an amazing holiday. Have a great time. We live in the great state of Texas, which means we get to play golf all goddamn year. If anyone wants to play golf on Saturday, let me know. That being said, guys, have a great night. Have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe out there. If you're traveling, safe travels. And we will see you back here next week as we get ready to kick off 2024 with a New Year show, apparently, on top of the Christmas show today. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you next week.